All right, all right. All right, all right. Shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off by saying Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kol Haloyim La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakat Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that's scattered abroad, the Akim and the Akwat that's listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing, that this lesson is edifying. It's your brother Shawab Amawan back at you with another lesson. And the title of this lesson is going to be called The Digital Messiah, right? And going into that, you know, the digital Messiah is basically going into that Rice Krispie treat, you see, because we're at a point where this devil has deceived the masses so much that you don't need to bring out any more Christianity. You don't have to come out and show you no more, you know, white Jesus. Okay, our people are already done. They are so far away from the word that there's literally no coming back from our people. You know what I'm saying? Only the elect is going to be able to receive this truth. The rest are going to always be blinded. Okay, so they don't need to bring out chains and shackles. All right, they have you mentally enslaved. They don't have to come out and bring Christianity and all these religions already, because our people are caught up in religions. All right, and they don't have to continually keep telling you that Jesus, all right, was a white man. You see, because our people believe that Jesus was a white man. Okay, and they believe that the so-called white man is their power at the end of the day, their God. Okay, so whatever this devil tells you, they believe. Okay, so my point is this: we're entering into a new world order. Okay, so entering into a new world order is going to require them to come with a new God. All right, and the new God that they're going to bring to you is this digital Messiah going into that Rice Krispie treat. Because what is this? What is this digital technology basically being proposed as? That it's going to be able to change your whole entire life around. You see, they're able to what? They're able to heal you, okay? Take away sickness, or be able to catch on to sicknesses and diseases before they come about, okay? If you end up taking this Rice Krispie treat, okay? Here it is. You got people that are fucking and comatose, straight vegetables, all right, but they're plugging them up still to be able to communicate with people. Okay, you have Elon Musk that basically was telling you that the technology is so advanced that we can continue to live forever. Okay, basically download, hack your DNA, hack all your memories and put it almost into a whole USB, and be able to take that and transfer that data into a cyborg or another person, whatever. You see, this is the mentality of these devils. You see, we're in the what? The fourth industrial revolution. All right, the Internet of Things. So the deceivement is going to come off of the miracles that they brought upon the earth. All right, the means of those miracles going into what? The technology, their science. All right, because their God is science. All right, we know that in Timothy it told you what? To not deal with those oppositions of science, falsely so called. You see, because all of that shit is bullshit. It goes back into the word of pseudo, okay, which pseudo, you know, is to deceive the people, basically. That science. Okay, as a matter of fact, let me grab that word pseudo real quick. All right, I'm just gonna grab it from the regular internet. Okay. And it says, Wikipedia, the prefix pseudo is used to mark something that superficially appears to be. Okay. To mark. All right. And what's about to come upon the whole earth, man, this hour of temptation, and those that believe in the science and believe in this God, believe in Esau as their power and God, they're going to be what? All right. They're going to be marked as a badge of servitude to show Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai that your people worship me and not you. Okay. So it says that superficially appears to be or behaves like one thing, but is something else. Pseudo may connote or connote coincidence, imitation, intentional deception, or a combination thereof. You see, so it's going to be intentional deception. The people are going to be intentionally deceived by Esau and his technology, man. All right, believing that he's going to be there to save the day. Okay, again, this devil's talking about he can heal anything, man. All right, people are in straight vegetables or they're on their wheelchair and they can't walk, and all of a sudden they put this technology in you. Now you can walk. You see, this is something. This is them trying to play God. Okay. You see, as a matter of fact, it says, which we're gonna get into it more. It says imitation. All right, imitation. Yeah, because they're trying to imitate the Savior. You see, the Lord is coming to save his people, but see here they're trying to imitate with their object that's considered a God. All right, imitate that it can save lives and be your savior, just like Yahweh Shai is supposed to be, which Yahweh Shai is only here for the people of Israel, man, at the end of the day. Okay. So with that being said, let me grab real quick. Let me open up with this Second Thessalonians 2 and 4. It says, who opposeth and exalted himself above all that is called power, that is God, called God. All right, so this devil's pride, he exalts himself. Okay, he thinks he is above the Lord, or that is worship, because that's what he wants you to do. He wants you to worship him. And how is he gonna get you to worship him? By bowing down to him and taking his image. All right, it says, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. Okay, so how is he going to sit in the temple? First of all, what is the temple of the Lord? The temple of the Lord is us, man. All right, let's grab real quick 1 Corinthians. Okay, 1 Corinthians 3 and 16, and it says, know ye not that ye are the temple of God, and that the spirit of Yahweh dwelleth in you? You see, so we are the temple of the Lord. And how does he want to sit in the temple of the Lord? With that technology, all right, that pseudoscience that he has. Okay, that digital Messiah that is gonna supposedly change all problems and have all the solutions that you need. Okay, this is why they're gonna make it sound so good from different angles. All right, they're gonna attack you from all types of different angles to make you feel good. I was thinking about this at work today. I cannot imagine when they finally make this shit mandatory or about to make it mandatory. I can imagine the fucking commercials that they got for you to suck you in. Because here it is, Jacob gets sucked into commercials today, and they'll show you things that are gonna happen in the future, or the new things that are coming out and what you can do. And what the features are in those new technologies. They're going to use those things, commercials and shit like that, and use these celebrities to push that upon you, man. And people going to get drawn into that. Okay, all the miracles, the means of those technologies, man, of what this damn science, new science that they have, what it can do for you, and how can it benefit you in the future. Okay, so going back. All right. As a matter of fact, it says 17, if any man defile the temple of Yahweh, him shall Yahweh destroy, for the temple of Yahweh is holy, which temple ye are. You see? And this is why 2/3 is going to end up dying, man. This is why 1/3 is going to end up grabbing straight nuclear missiles, man, because they're going to end up what? Destroying and defiling their temple, man. Okay? By becoming a slave onto Esau. All right? So now going back, it says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. Okay? And he's going to sit in the temple in you, all right, with this technology and be able to monitor through science your every fucking move. Okay? Exactly what you're thinking, how you're breathing, okay? What's your thoughts? And honestly, he just wants to get to know what it's like to be a spiritual man, all right? Because he can't be spiritual, man. He mad as hell. He lost his birthright and all that shit. He mad that he ain't got nothing to do with the Lord, you see? And he just wants a piece of that, okay? But he ain't never gonna get it. All right, so now let's go to, all right, going into this science. Let's go to Revelations 13 and let's start from 13. And it says, and he does great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. Okay? Saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. Okay? And we have to understand that those miracles goes into this technology. And eventually when you read down, it's going to say what? That he's going to cause all, both small and great, rich and poor, all right, free and bond, to receive this MOTB, right? This Rice Krispie treat, this technology, those means of that miracle that he deceived everybody with. Okay? When you go into this word in miracles in the linear, which it was funny when I was looking it up, all the words got they Strong's numbers right next to it and the word, but this one they ain't even put nothing on the side. But I know it's it because of the numbers they left, the Strong's number they left. All right, so it goes Simeon, something like that. All right, that was what miracles was for. And it says a sign, mark, token, that by which a person or thing is distinguished from others and is known. Yeah, because you're going to be able to distinguish which are those that are following this image and those that are not. And by, you know, process of elimination, he's going to be able to be like, all right, these that didn't take are the true men of the Lord, the true believers of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah that's against us. See, that's how they're going to be able to go after, you know, the elect and try to go after them. But it don't matter because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah is going to protect us, man. Okay? But it says a sign, a mark, a token. All right, so this miracle is going to be a mark, okay, which we're going to go into Mark, all right, the word, which we already know is charagma when you're going down more, but we're going into this word right here, Mark, in just regular dictionary, just to see what it says, because we already know breaking down the word mark and how it goes into charagma, into charax, into grapho. All right, so we're going to go from the Wikipedia just to see what it says, all right. But let me continue reading. It says a sign, prodigy, portent, an unusual occurrence transcending the common course of nature. All right, which through the spirit, you know, I think of the spiritual wickedness in high places. All right, trying to what? You know, trying to change, all right, and overpower the common course of nature, man, that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah has over all things, you see? So this word transcending, I looked it up. Okay. Give me 1 second. This word transcending Uh, transcending goes into transcend. I couldn't get actual transcending. All right, but transcend says to rise above or go beyond the limits, okay, of, to triumph over the negative and restrictive aspects of, to be prior to, beyond and above the universe. You see, this is this devil trying to transcend with his miracles, trying to play the role of God, okay? Trying to be the Lord, because he's trying to be above the universe, man. For you to trying to be above the universe is you trying to play over the Lord, man. This universe is the Lord's. Okay? Another one, when I went into the word etymology online, all right, transcend, it says, escape inclusion in, lie beyond the scope of. Okay? Transcend, surpass, climb over and beyond. What does the scripture say? All right, he that try to climbeth up some other way is the thief and a robber. And what does the thief and the robber come to do? He come but to steal and kill. Okay, that's all he's trying to do. Okay, so it says, and how is he trying to climb over? He's trying to climb over the Lord, all right, and come with his own way, his own pride. Okay, it says, by surpassing, outdo, excel. What does it tell you in Job 20? All right, that his excellency, it mounts up to the clouds, man. He trying to surpass the Lord, move beyond, surmount. All right. So going into that word, Salakia, going back into the word, the interlinear in that word, miracles, right? Which is those technologies. That MOTB, that mark that is speaking right here is going to be an actual technology, man. Okay. It says, of sign portending. Oh, Salakia. Yeah, pay that before I forget. It says, a sign, prodigy, portent, an unusual occurrence transcending the common course of nature, of signs portending remarkable events soon to happen, of miracles and wonders by which Yahweh authenticates the men sent by him. All right, yeah, because at the end of the day, this is all through the Lord, whether it's on the evil side or the righteous side. The miracles that are on the righteous side is of the Lord, and what's happening, those technologies that's coming out, is all through the left-hand side of the Lord, giving this devil intelligence to do that, okay? Just to destroy him in his own intelligence, okay? Now, let me go into, real quick, just going to this word mark, like I said, right? Just in the regular Wikipedia, all right? This is in Merriam-Webster. It says M-A-R-K, all right? A boundary land, okay? A conspicuous object serving as a guide for travelers, all right? This is the point right here I want. Something such as a line, notch, or fixed object designed to record position, all right? Yeah, that will go all the way back to Grapho when you break it down in Revelations 13 and 16. All right, the word M-A-R-K, going back to Charagma, going back to Karax, back to Grapho. You see, you're going to be able to record position, just like it says record location in that word Grapho. You see, and it says a fixed object. Yeah, that Rice Krispie tree is a fixed object. That's an object created by man, all right, to be used against you. You see? Another part that came out in this word, right? Because it's got a whole bunch of different definitions, but they all going back to a badge, an object of something to mark someone, you see, which is what they want to do. Okay, he says, let me see. It says sign, indication, and impression such as a scratch, scar, or stain made on something. All right. When you go into that word charagma, it says it right there in the Strong's definitions that it's a scratching of the surface. The idea of scratching, okay, onto the skin of a person. Okay. Now it says another one that caught my eye. It says a symbol used for identification or indication of ownership. You see, going back to how it tells you that it will be what? You will be marked as a slave, a perpetual slave. Let's grab that. Which I'm gonna grab this because I wanted to go into it last time I was doing a video on this topic and I couldn't find it, but I know exactly where it's at now. That's why when you go to Chi Phi Stigma, all right, that's how you know it's an actual physical mark, because, give me 1 second, Chi Phi Stigma, where it says at the end, here's wisdom, let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for is the number of a man, and his number is 603 score. When you go into 666, it goes into Chi Phi Stigma, right? And that word stigma, okay? Let me grab that real quick. Tells you right here. Stigma, a mark pricked in or branded upon the body. To ancient Oriental usage, yeah, because they were doing this shit back in the day. If you didn't think that the Rice Krispie treat wasn't out back in the day, it was, but it just wasn't in the form of them making what a technology. You see, an actual RFID for the people to have. No, they didn't have that type of technology in those days, but they had a different form of doing things. They will brand you in a certain way, like they will brand horses and leave a mark upon you somehow. That mark has always been around, man. You see, they've always been trying to keep you in some type of slavery with some type of mark anyway. Okay, so it says to ancient Oriental usage, slaves and soldiers bore the name of the stamp or their master or commander, branded or pricked, cut into their bodies to indicate what master or general they belong to. You see. And there were even some devotees who stamped themselves in this way with the token, okay, the token of their gods. And what did it say that those means of those miracles was? All right, it said that the miracles was a sign or a token. Okay, so this is physically going into your skin being cut. Okay, now let's go back to what we was just reading. All right. It said a symbol used for identification or indication of ownership. And we just read that that's how they bore the slaves' names and how they branded them. Okay. And even people were taking it for the hell of it because they loved their gods. Okay. It says trademark. Yeah, that's what you're gonna be. A trademark. What do you do with a trademark? You buy it, you sell it. All right. You getting that MOTB, that RFID, you're gonna be scanned like a barcode. Barcode is a trademark. Those 3 fat lines that are fat in the barcode are actually representation of numbers of 666, man. You see? It says one more, I believe I have that stuck out real good. Yep. It says record. Okay. Record. It says record. And hold on. Yeah, it says record. That's one. Then another one says to fix or trace. You see, they're going to be able to trace you wherever you're at. Your whole location, trace everything in your body. Okay? Trace your every move, your every thought. All right? It says to label so as to indicate price or quality. Yeah, you're being labeled as a price. You're bought with a price at the end of the day. When your ass get that Rice Krispie treat, you are the property of Esau. What did he do with his slaves back in the day? He sold his slaves, man. So you're gonna be bought with a price amongst all these other fucking owners. You see? You might belong to this damn devil right here, and these people belong to this people right here. They might be trying to do trades and all that, but see, all that shit's not gonna last long, because the Lord said in the what? In the sufficiency, all right, of his excellency, when he at the top, man, he gonna what? He's gonna bring down his little shenanigans, man. He's gonna bring all that shit down to naught. Okay, he's gonna lift that standard up against them. All right. This is the other one, the last one I seen. It says to indicate by a mark or symbol, register or record. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna register you to their system, to the Internet of Things. All right. They're gonna register you to their digital Messiah. Okay, because you believe that that's there to help you. Okay, and what happens when you follow in the shadow of Egypt is going to lead you to your destruction, man. And this was actually very interesting. The Spirit led me to when I was looking up these words. I put Mark word etymology, but they didn't give me Mark as in a mark. They gave me Mark as a person's name, and it says Mark is a common male given name and is related to the Latin words Mars. It means consecrated to the god Mars, and also may mean god of war, or to be warlike. You see, and this devil's always at war with the Lord, man. He always trying to bring some type of battle to the Lord. Okay, because why? Because he lost his birthright. All right, the Lord ain't dealing with you. And the Lord said that he would have war with Amalek from generation to generation until they be destroyed, man. See, so this devil coming, all right, with his with his bullshit of God of war, all right, that warlike mentality against the Lord. Okay. The word Mark and word etymology online, it says trace, impression, limit, boundary. Yeah, because that's what's going to happen. You're going to have a limit to things when you become a slave to this damn devil. Okay, he's going to try to give you everybody communism, give everybody the same amount of portions. Okay, and I'm sure if you do some wicked ass shit, you might get a couple extra benefits. All right, but it ain't gonna mean nothing. All right, because you what? Pleasures for a season. All right, you much rather suffer with the men of the Lord, all right, the children of Israel, than to have the pleasures of sin for a season. That shit not gonna last you long, man. This empire coming down. It says boundary mark. It says brand, and let me see. I thought I saw something else in there I wanted. Nah, that was the point on that. All right. Yep. So off of that, let me go to Slovakia. That's my train of thought. Oh yeah, this is Job 20. I'm about to move, man. I'm gonna be on the freeway chilling like it's nothing. Job 20. And 22. It says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon them and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. You see? So in the fullness of his sufficiency, let's go into this word sufficiency in the interlinear, and it goes into his mocking, his mockery, his scorn. Okay? Going into that straight pride. Just wanted to see what it said. Let me do this. Give me 1 second, bear with me. Yeah, it says the sufficiency in the regular dictionary. It says the conditional quality of being adequate or sufficient. Okay, adequate amount of something, especially of something essential. Self-sufficiency or independence of character. Yeah, because that's the pride. It's all about himself. All right. It says especially of an arrogant or imperious sort. All right. He's an this devil's an imperious leader, man. Which I believe imperious is something. Let me see. Imperious is assuming power or authority without justification. You see? Who said that you are higher than the Lord? The fuck? You trying to usurp authority? You trying to be like a damn woman, usurp authority over the Lord, man. Okay? So that's why the destruction is going to come upon this people. These people and our people for following after the ways of the heathen, following the multitude to do wickedly. Okay? So, you know, I believe the point has been made, right? That digital Messiah, okay, is gonna be that Rice Krispie treat, man. Because these people are gonna bow down to that image, all right, bow down to that God, and that's the new God that they bring to you now. They don't need to bring no fucking white Jesus no more to your ass. All right, they're gonna come with new gods now. New world order, new ways, new agendas, all that. All right. So there's gonna be some bullshit new God, and you have Project Bluebeam, okay, where they're able to deceive shit in the skies and make gods appear in the clouds that they want. See, all science, all that shit goes back to being connected into that Internet of Things. This is why it's gonna be a digital God. All right, that's gonna be the new Messiah, man. All right, to the people. But see, we wait on the true Messiah, which is Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Yahweh Shai being the true Messiah. All right, to redeem us back, all right, onto our power, and Lord willing, you know, have remissions of sins upon us, man. All right, this is right in your face, plain and simple. That's why the scriptures say, onto the holy is plain, man, but onto the wicked is made a stumbling block. All right, these people can't see these things. They have to see these. You have to be spiritual to see these things, man. But the natural man receiveth not the spiritual things. He received not the spirit of the Lord. That's why he can't see these things. This is why we have to be thankful and you know, give praises to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai on the daily, man, because we have something that these people don't. All right, and we're not to boast in it. All right, but we are gonna be glad that we have those things and give thanks. All right, you don't let your knowledge puff you up or anything like that, man. You remain humble and you keep this truth to yourself, basically, unless the Lord put the spirit on you to bring it to somebody. All right, you got to keep it to yourself, because why? You're working out your own salvation. So that truth that was given to you was given for you at that moment only. All right, and to anybody else that's able to receive the truth. That's why you have to hold fast what you have. You know, let nobody snatch your crown, man. Don't let nobody take or break you out of your faith. All right, with Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, but like I said, I believe I made the point. All right, Lord willing that the lesson was edifying. So with that being said, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, all Elohim La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Makadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Well, blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad, the Akim and the Akbar that was listening in. Yahweh Rakazah, Lord willing that the lesson was edifying. To the next one, Shalom, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Barakatah.